All right, big news there as India has reacted to the US's charge on an alleged intelligence officer from India orchestrating a murder plot on Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. India says linking plot to Indian official is concerning and it's against India's policies. The MES spokesperson says the charges are contrary to government policy and that what we know is that they've already set up a high-level committee to probe this matter. India also says, in the meanwhile, that Canada is giving space to anti-India violence, basically a breeding ground for Khalistani terror. India promises probe into all of the charges that have been made. Poulami Saha joins us live from the newsroom. Poulami, while you said earlier, Arindam Bagchi, MES spokesperson, did address the charge levelled by the United States, accusing an Indian intelligence officer of trying to orchestrate a murder plot against Khalistani terrorists on their soil. But he didn't delve into it quite too much, though did stress on the fact that it's Canada, in fact, that's allowing for Khalistani terror to breed on their ground.
Right. There were two parts, of course, to that question that was asked. There were several questions asked about the indictment in the United States. Then, of course, questions about the allegations that have been leveled in Canada as well. As far as, the case that is, in fact, in a court in the United States concerning an individual, Nikhil Gupta, and allegedly linking him to an Indian official, Arindam Bagchi was very clear that that link to an Indian official is a matter of concern, and that is contrary to government policy in terms of any sort of allegations that are being made as far as concerns, security-related concerns that are being raised in terms of trafficking, in terms of gun running. These are concerns that India takes very seriously, and any such inputs that are received, India looks into it with equal amount of concern as well. When it receives such inputs from the United States as part of course, the security cooperation between the two nations bilaterally, India did set up an empowered committee which is looking into it. This was set up on the 18th of November and is investigating this further, and India will of course look at whatever the committee comes up with and of course take action accordingly. As far as Canada is concerned, India has been saying it very clearly, unequivocally, without mincing words, that Canada needs to look inwards in terms of the kind of anti-India violence that it supports, in terms of the kind of threat that our diplomats are facing on Canadian soil. This is a matter of concern, and Canada needs to, in fact, stand up to its obligations under the Vienna Convention, needs to look inwards as well. And that has been India's policy. India has very unequivocally called out what they say is Canadian interference as far as India's diplomatic affairs are concerned. And that is something that, again, the Indian government has reprimanded Canada for as well. You saw, of course, the diplomats who were sent away from India as well. Canadian diplomats, at least 41 of those who were sent away because of how, tense things became between the two nations after, of course, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau leveled those very serious allegations that India had a hand to play in the murder of Niger on Canadian soil.
Absolutely, Poulami. But this is certainly shocking. After Canada, you have United States making such allegations, and this time the United States federal prosecutors have really named in fact, the government official has been identified. The Indian government official that they claim has orchestrated this murder plot on their soil has been identified. The name is yet to surface. But this really does cast a shadow on the equations between India, United States, India, Canada. At this point, India responding to it, saying that they've taken up the allegations leveled by the United States very seriously. A high-level meeting has also been carried out. But Arindam Bagchi, as he spoke about this, also said this is certainly against Indian policy or government policy.
The case against an individual that has been filed in a US court, allegedly linking him to an Indian official, this is a matter of concern. We have said, and let me reiterate, that this is also contrary to government policy. The nexus between organized crime, trafficking, gun running, and extremists at an international level is a serious issue for law enforcement agencies and organizations to consider. And it is precisely for that reason that a high-level inquiry committee has been constituted, and we will obviously be guided by its results.
All right, now after the United States allegation that Indian government official had allegedly orchestrated an unsuccessful assassination bid against Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun, the Indian government has now responded saying the case against that individual that was filed by the US court allegedly linking him to an Indian official is a matter of grave concern against the policy of the government, and a high-level meet has also now been set up. The government said that it has formed a special inquiry committee to thoroughly investigate the matter. MEA has also assured that the government will take follow-up action after investigation is done. Remember, the United States has arrested Indian national Nikhil Gupta, who allegedly, on behalf of an Indian intelligence official who they've identified but name has not surfaced as yet, had conspired to kill the banned Khalistani outfit run by Gurpatwant Singh Pannun on American soil.
We have said that they have consistently given space to anti-India extremists and violence, and that is actually the heart of the issue. Our diplomatic representatives in Canada have borne the brunt of this. So we expect the government of Canada to live up to its obligations under the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. We have also seen interference by Canadian diplomats in our internal affairs. We've said this from this podium, and that is obviously unacceptable.
India's #1 political reporter
defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV.